Good evening, friends. How many of us have finally figured out what we want? We are laser focused on it. And we know, we're finally on board. Maybe it's a career change. Maybe it's a house, a car. Maybe it's a move. Maybe it's you've decided to have children. Maybe it's you want this person, this relationship. Whatever it is for you. You know now this is what I'm supposed to have and what I want. Well, the problem is maybe you've done things that maybe you've known all along that's what you want, but your actions have not shown that. Your actions have not matched the words whatsoever. And Spirit's like, I don't think so. You played this record before, and yeah, you didn't flip the record over. You just kind of skipped it. Songs keep skipping. So I need to test you. I need to make sure this is what you want, because ultimately I want to help you. But 20 times before this, you've been mucking around, and yeah. So Spirit sends you a test, and it's a big test, because this ain't your first time you wavered, and you're not learning the lesson that you need to learn. Spirit's like, now I've got to send this really big test at you. Whatever the test is for you, you're either going to pass it or you're going to fail it, depending on how focused you are on what you're wanting. So let's say that you get the test, and it's tempting. It's very hard, and you're wavering. Oh, God, I don't know, man. I really want this, but there's a lot of uncertainty there. Maybe if I take that job, it's gonna put me in a new location, and I'm not really fond of maybe the weather over where this job's gonna take me. And that's a nice house, but it's a lot bigger than I really need, and there's a lot gonna be involved with that. That car is gonna cost me a lot in gas money and insurance. That relationship, I don't know where it really stands on their end at this point, so it would be very easy just to do as I've been doing, consider that it's over, and move forward, and just whatever it is for you, right? But now there's something inside you that's different. Something is awakened, and you got this tenacity inside of you, this drive, this strength, this courage, because you're not the same person you were the day before, the month before, 2 months before. You finally got it. Your eyes, like the scales have been taken off your eyes, and you see exactly what you're meant to have, what you're supposed to have, what you want, everything you wanted, regardless of the doubts and the fears and the what ifs. You now know. You want your words to align with your actions. So Spirit's going to add more on that test. More and more and more. You hold the course when this happens. If you truly want what you're saying you're laser focused on, and that's what you want, then you've been at this point. You said 20 times before this. You put in work 20 times before this. Each time. all indications were, yeah, got plenty of work to do, but moving forward. And then what happens? Boop, you stagger, and you for whatever reason, you fall off the path. And you think, well, I've totally messed up whatever it is I'm wanting, whatever it is I'm meant to have. I've totally messed that up. I have just totally messed it up. So maybe you stay off that path that you know that you're meant to be on for a while. Maybe the test that you had at that point was so strong, and the rewards of this test were greater in your mind than what you were meant to have, what you were supposed to have, what you ultimately want. But this time it's different, right? This time it's different. No matter how hard Spirit's gonna throw it at you and all that, you're gonna catch it and throw it right back. Nope, get behind me. Get behind me. Not today. Not today. I'm going on. But see, Spirit knows your words hadn't matched your actions 20 times before this, 10 times before this, 2 times before this, 1 time before this. No. I want to help. I want to help. Spirit says I want to help, but they got to get the lesson. They got to get on board with this. So Spirit sends more tests, and even stronger tests, more things piled on it. Maybe the minute you finish that one, Spirit throws a little tiny little test at you, and then Spirit's messing with you, and you might not get another test for weeks, month, and then wham, you get hit with a hard test again. Boom, you didn't even study for it, and it's there. And the temptation or whatever is just so great, you don't know. Oh, that's a doozy right there. Yeah, yep. I don't know. You know, do I pick the curtain or do I pick the door? You know, kind of thing like that. You know, let's make a deal. But you feel it. You feel it. You know, your chest is bumping. You're sweating. Your blood's pumping. Because that's what you want. That's what you want. No matter how tempting this is, how whatever this test is, no matter how tempting it is, it's what you want. You keep fighting. You keep fighting. Because now is your time. Now is your time. No matter what the test is, no matter how hard it is, no matter how or where that path takes you, it may look straight right now and you keep going, but that all of a sudden you're still on it, but it's going to veer you over to the left or veer you over to the right. It's going to take you up and down mountains and valleys. But if you truly are going to be true to what you want, what you deserve, what you're meant to have, then you'll stay on that path no matter what happens with it. No matter how many tests Spirit throws at you. Learn from those tests, because those are lessons. The path's going to veer left and right and up and down to show you that this isn't going to be easy. You are going to have to now fight and put it out there. I'm serious this time. This is what I want. So that path's going to be a whole lot harder. Just know you have it in you to keep going, to keep fighting. And you will gain everything you're supposed to, so long as you stay the course. I believe in you, and you now believe in yourself, and that's the most important thing. Keep going.